while I joined this program, I could realize that I need to remind myself of so many achievements that I have had in the past. And I really need to think about it and make sure that I don't lose my confidence, I regain it, and I remain focused on whatever I'm doing.
It's a happy day and it's a sad day. It's a happy day because a lot of you are graduating and have probably done the program completely, and I'm hopeful that you've got some results out of it and there have been some changes. But it's a sad day because some of you might just drop off, get busy with your lives, and won't join the second one, right? And of course, some of you have graduated to the next level, so congratulations. So let's have the launch video for the graduation.
Thank you, Mudit. Thank you all. I'm a DBA. So DBA stands for Database Architect. But here in this CXO, this is D for Discover, B for Believe, A for Achieve. So discover your strengths, values, identity, and set smart goals. And believe in yourself. B for Believe through positive affirmations, gratitude, cognitive reframing. And A, achieve the goals through action with focus, perseverance, and consistency. So that's what DBA stands for. Hi, I'm Jayendra. I'm a database architect, DBA with DXC Technology, Bangalore, and I have over 15 years experience on the mainframe skill. I came across Mudit's CXOHIVE in, I think, YouTube, and then I signed up for the 90-day challenge, which is now called the 1 year certification program, and it has been a great journey. So whatever I've been optimizing my link three action points. I just want to point out. One is optimizing my LinkedIn profile and optimizing my resume. So preparing resume for relevant to my skills. And then the third thing is LinkedIn articles, posting on a regular basis. And and this is actually an action-based environment. So, and I found that the LinkedIn articles shared by Mudit sir has added value to the program. Much value actually, I would say. So I've been following that and commenting on that and liking it. So it is adds more value. And in LMS we have top quality material which I'm using it for interviews. Currently, I'm preparing for the interviews and all. So it's very useful. How do you negotiate, like everything. And it's like as Mudit sir used to say, your environment is more powerful than your willpower. So that's what I learned. These are the things. So just a small story actually. An youngster, okay, in a small town, he was in his youth and he was making fun of all people in the town. One young saint, he was going to the river one day for a bath and with the clothes for change. And this guy, he asked the saint, "Do you think you are better than a donkey?" So the saint was shocked. Everybody was shocked, but saint didn't reply for that. And years rolled by, and the saint became very popular, and everybody all around the world they used to get advice from him. And this person, the youngster, he became a successful merchant in the same town, and he was like a kind of millionaire or billionaire now, and he was supported by his children and grandchildren. So one day what happened is he got a call actually, and asking the businessman, the saint wants to meet you. He is in his deathbed, so he wants to meet you. Maybe his last wish or something. So the businessman forgot about the earlier thing. He asked like whether you are a donkey. So he forgot about it, but he went to meet the saint and ask, like expecting some. Maybe he wanted to form a trust in his name, the in saint's name, and he can. It will be a great honor for him. So he went there. Both of them met, and saint was bedridden. In a feeble voice, saint asked him, do you remember many years back you asked me, do you think you are better than a donkey? Then he said, I don't remember. I'm sorry, really. He was very shocked. He forgot about it. I'm extremely sorry about it, he said. Uh, he said, I am better than a donkey. I wanted to tell you this. And he was again very, he said, the businessman said, I'm really sorry, but you could have told back that time itself. Why are you telling now? So he Saint replied, that time I was also in the young age. I could have gone wrong in many ways. If I have the sixth sense, man endowed with the sixth sense, which is a mind. If I don't keep my mind under control, I could have been worse than a five-sensed animal. So all these years I have developed self-control, and now that I am in my deathbed, there is no way I can falter. So I am better than a donkey. So the lesson we learned is success is a journey, not a destination. You keep learning, you can, there is a lot of possibility to falter, but you need to be on the journey actually. So, and before that, let me say I'm a DBA, discover, believe, and achieve. Thank you, and all the best. Congratulations to those who are graduating. Thank you.
Hello and very good evening to Mudit ji, Radhika, Priyanka, and to everyone in this team. And this is Ajit Kanitkar, and I am based out of Pune. And I work as a director, as it was mentioned in the video as well, for cloud and digital transformation. And I am accountable for all the deliveries for cloud and digital transformation that happen from India towards global customers. And when I look back at last 25 years that I've been working in the IT industry, it has been an excellent journey with several achievements and obviously a lot of learning, a lot of growth and celebrations. While it provides for a sense of achievement, right, and also satisfaction, it also urges you to do even more, as we say that, to make it large, right? And I've been into various roles. If you think of, say, started as a technical support engineer, and today I'm working as a director in Fujitsu Consulting. There have been multiple roles which have kind of given me the experience, the knowledge, the understanding, and to look at various aspects, right from the business to how people around you work with you. So that was one of the reasons why I thought while I joined the CXO Blueprint program, my key objective was to restructure my thoughts around how to go about the next steps and cross that line where one really becomes part of the executive management. And one thing that I also realized while Muditji, you were explaining a lot of very good aspects of what you do is probably that was missing from my thought process earlier is that one should earn better as well. Not just for yourself, your family and your future and other things. Because if I honestly look at the part of the culture in India, right? We are spending majority of the time as an employee. And out of say 24 hours a day, we are so much concerned about the work that we do and how we spend our days. And the focus towards spending your time with your family, quality time with your relatives, your friends, is probably missing at times. And of course, not for everybody, but for majority of our people in India. That is how it looks like at many times. So these are the aspects which I thought of when I joined this program. And now, after having gone through these sessions with Mudit ji and all of us stakeholders here, I have defined some of the things for myself. Now, while we are saying that we are graduating from this, I really feel that it has made a lot of changes in terms of how I look at different things. So it's all about perspective. And I was also looking at a video where it says that when you look at a number 6, from one side it looks at like a 6, and from the other side it looks like as 9, right? But then sometimes the discussion is whether the person A is right or person B is right, because then both are right from their perspective, right? So this was one of the angles that which I could really understand during one of the sessions that Mudit ji was sharing with us. And when I think of my goal of what I really want to do from here onwards, so I think after spending these 25 years, I feel that, see, I've got the experience. I'm aspiring to be part of the executive management in the right place. And my goal is to breach that hurdle for now, right? And I'm trying to see that goal very clearly compared to what I was able to do in the past. So that definitely matters a lot. And there are 2-3 roles. I will not call it as title because I am more interested in the content of the work that I am expected to do rather than the title. So for example, if you think of a CTO, CIO, or Chief Delivery Officer, for example, so these are the aspirations that I have. Going to continue this journey. So it has been definitely an excellent experience and an eye-opener, I would say. There are many takeaways. All the actions that were explained and shared during this program, they have been super useful. And if I think about the messages that we were seeing on WhatsApp, right? For example, Amit or Kizar or all of us were saying that, okay, I've completed my morning rituals. So to be honest with you, initially, I was probably one of those people who was not posting. I was doing it, but then I was not posting it. But then you all aspired and rather inspired me to do it on a regular basis. So whenever I was able to complete those actions, I definitely did that. And thanks to all of you for being my role models, where you have shown the way that, okay, this is something that really can take you to the next level as a group. Group helped me in that way. And I started doing this more religiously now. And if I think of these words, right, they carry a lot of weightage. Gratitude, affirmations, cognitive framing. So out of these affirmations and cognitive framing is something, Mudit ji, I was not even aware before I joined this program. And once I heard it from you, I went to Google, I went to ChatGPT, I tried to understand the exact meaning of these. And especially the affirmations part, right? So it has really helped me in building my own confidence in the current role, because when I joined this company Fujitsu a year ago, roughly a year ago, and with the new culture, new stakeholders, it's definitely a change in the way I was working. And these affirmations allowed me to keep that confidence going that, okay, I have achieved something in the past and I can definitely deliver here as well, now, in the present, and in future also. So that really makes a huge difference in my way of looking at things. And I've started using these exercises or the practices as really important ones. And to be honest, I'm doing them as if one breathes every day, every moment of your life. So I definitely do it in the morning. And while I go to sleep, I also try to see in terms of what is it that I have achieved today and what is it that I'm going to do tomorrow. So that makes me more structured and allows me to deliver better, not just in the office, but at home as well. So that definitely has impacted me a lot. And of course, one of the things also that I would like to share here with all of you is that my way of looking at situations, right? And the response toward those situations. I have this wall in front of me where I have written some or pasted these sticky notes. And I have written one very simple thing here: learn to pause, right? So sometimes in the flow of daily routine in office or at house, at home with the family, you are just so much full of kinetic energy. And this statement, when I say learn to pause, it allows me and makes me more mindful of adding more potential energy also, and not just the kinetic energy, to slow down a bit, look at what's happening around you, and look at the bigger picture. So if somebody is behaving in some particular pattern, so it is, and Munitji, I am very honest here that this way of looking at things has drastically made a difference in how people perceive me as well as an individual. So that really makes a lot of difference. And this was not there in the past. So I can, actually speaking, control the outcomes also to some extent, not 100%, but to some extent in the right direction. So that definitely makes a lot of difference. And also I've gained a lot of confidence, or rather regained the confidence. And if you recall, in one of the sessions, I said that although this is just an analogy, in Ramayana, it was said that Hanumanji had to be reminded of his powers, right? So of course, I am a simple human being, but then while I joined this program, I could realize that I need to remind myself of so many achievements that I have had in the past. And I really need to think about it and make sure that I don't lose my confidence, I regain it, and I remain focused on whatever I'm doing, and be confident that this is something that I can deliver. So it has shaped my thought process very well. And so if I would restate that sentence, is that it really allows me to kind of be mindful and deliver better. And if I think of what is it that I will be doing in future also, so this definitely will allow me to be more successful and more focused on what I want to achieve, and not just for me. So one very important thing is about gratitude, right? So I'll give you a small story that I reminded myself. I was doing several years ago, probably 15, 20 years ago, when I started my career. One of the trainers in my own company at that point in time said to me that, how are you all doing today? So many of the people, like we usually say, right, chal raha hai, yeah, chal raha hai type. So he said, why do you say like this? Because if you think of India as a country with 125 billion humans in this, and if we look at ourselves, we are probably top 5 crores out of all of these big numbers. And if we have a home to live, a food to eat during the day, our family to spend time with, and enough transportation to go around, then you are living a life which probably remaining 125 crores, it is a dream for them. And you already have it with you. So why would you say that chal raha hai? So you should say, I'm happy, I'm doing great. So that is when I again realized, when you said about gratitude, that we should be thankful for whatever we are doing, whatever we are getting, and thankful to those people who are helping you and supporting in your daily routine, your life, your happiness. So thanks again, Muditji, for that as well, for reminding that. And before I close, of course, one question that is also mentioned in this kind of speech is, any feedback or any notice people have made about you as a person. So on a lighter note, I would say that my wife commented to me that, Ajit, you seem to be much more calmer than what you were earlier. So it's a big comment coming from your better half, I would say. And the credit goes to you, all of you, and Muditji, you also. And again, so I've also restarted doing the meditation that kind of I had stopped doing it. But I make sure that I meditate at least for 30 minutes every day. And I recall all those commentaries that you are making, that you try to feel the floor, you hear the sound around you, whether it is water, television, and how your body feels, if your body parts are feeling calmer and cooler. So I do that every day without missing even a single day. And so that, yeah, so, and then that's really a big change. And thanks to all of you for that. And I would like to express gratitude to each one of you being part of this program, as everyone's views and thoughts have definitely touched me in some way or the other. And I feel honored to be part of this group. And I definitely want to express my heartfelt gratitude to Muditji, his team, for his guidance and excellent mentoring. And thanks a lot for all your support. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for this exciting journey. Actually, I would like to give a small brief on the transformation journey, what I already experienced. My current role is a senior DGM in the automotive technology and product development. I work for Mahindra and Mahindra Limited. Overall, I have 22 years of product development experience with 15 and a half years of experience in hardcore design and development. In my current role, for the past 6 years, I am into the program management domain. Actually, my dream is to become the overall product design and development head or the kind of chief technology officer role. Actually, the reason for me to join this program is to understand the key elements or the requirements that will take me to that particular position. That is actually the triggering point for me to join this program. Actually, my real concern is actually I have a 15 and a half years of product development experience. Later, I went into the program management domain. Actually, this role change has created some concern. People started seeing me more as a program management rather than a technical person. Actually, this particular thing has somehow stopped me in again coming back to the technical domain. Under that particular circumstance only, I started attending this session. I remember still 11th of December 2024 is the starting point of this transformational journey, where I attended Muditji your session first. From there, I just started observing. See, most of the sessions, no live sessions, I could not able to participate, even though I participated in the few live occasions. Mostly, I used to watch your recorded videos. I made sure that I am getting the recording. I normally used to trouble Priyanka to ensure that I am getting the recording. Thank you, Priyanka, for that. I will go. I normally go through the recorded videos. See, the thing is, after watching your live sessions, there are some key things which actually triggers me in this transformational journey. The thing is that the strong introspection, meditation, what you thought about this cognitive reframing and affirmations, it's really helped me. It triggered me uh, uh, with my self awareness. What will take me from my current role to the technical position day by day? Every day I used to think I used to have a clear plan. uh, I decided, whenever whatever action I used to do in my current program management domain, I made sure that I have to display my technical competency. Whatever meetings I am attending, whichever forums I am participating. One of the event which I participated is the recent Born electric vehicle launch that you might have witnessed. Two recent launches. We have done two products, B6 and XCV9E, in the Chakan plant, Pune. During that occasion, I interacted with many people, plant people, and even the outsiders, media representatives, everybody. In front of them, uh, even without my knowledge, I started displaying my technical capabilities to them, and somebody internally within our organization started noticing that. In fact, now I am getting an opportunity. I am getting a very strong indications very recently. I am moving into the engineering head role. That announcement I am going to get maybe 1st of April. I am very happy to share that the transformation has already begun. I will be taking care of engineering head from the program management domain to platform engineering head, which is going to start from 1st of April. I'm very much excited about that new role. See, the reason for this transformation is first my self belief, and the strong internal networking even within the organization. I started talking to the next higher officials. Even in my conversation, I used to speak technically. I used to build them confidence that I am a technical person with the strong project management background. Whatever the challenges are there in the technical field, I will be able to handle. So that confidence I managed to build based on this strong transformational journey. Thank you very much for that. Actually, this is not the end of the journey. What I believe strongly, there is a defined career path which already I have worked out based on your inputs. My next journey will start after I started demonstrating in my new role. For the next 3 years, I have to be focused. I have to do my role, and I have to continue what I have done during this transformational journey. And then uh, for the next role, I have to be prepared for that. Uh, Anyhow, whatever the skills which I need to acquire for moving myself from the platform engineering head to the chief platform head, which I am currently aspiring for. Definitely, with all your inputs and the skills, whatever the inputs that you have in this session has taught me, definitely it will help me, which I believe. The one important thing after joining this session, even before joining the session, I was not aware about the importance of the linkedin postings and the linkedin networking. Based on your inputs, I've started putting the technical postings related to automotive technology, product development, born electric vehicles, the future EVs, and artificial intelligence in automotive technologies and all those things. After putting these postings, no, my LinkedIn connects networks have increased 10 to 15 times more. The number of impressions which I used to get in each of the postings have dramatically increased. I am very, very excited to see that now I'm getting a lot of contacts. In fact, the number of contacts, I think I have reached more than 200 or 300 numbers. Earlier, I used to have 10 or 15. After this session, which has completely transformed my career currently from program management to platform engineering head role. That is one major transformation which has happened. The second major transform that has happened due to the training program and the internal networking which I have built. I managed to build. The second major transformation which has happened in the strong LinkedIn connect. That is an external networking. Now that has also become very strong. It is becoming very strong. Uh, Definitely, I want to take up this further. Somehow I have not opted for the next training program. I wish to do that. Before going for that, first I have to stabilize in my next role, which I have already defined, platform engineering head role, which I want to stabilize for a few months at least into the new role. Then I want to take it for the further next path. Yeah, next sessions. Thank you, Muditji, and thank you for all the participants. Somehow, first two sessions I managed to call for some meetings with Chennai. I think some 2-3 times I posted some photographs with some of the colleagues. I think I want to do that furthermore because of my office timings. I'm not able to connect on the live sessions. In future, I am more than happy to connect with all of you, and then I want to have a journey together again. Yeah, thank you.
would get started by thanking Mudit sir because I was able to get only one video, trying to post only one video at the beginning, and I was simply following everything, whatever is needed. But I confess I could not follow each and every part of what came through. But I really would like to tell or share with this particular group, especially Melissa, with you, what all things you taught, especially self-awareness, self-realization, self-actualization, morning ritual, affirmation. I keep on doing right from the age 5, right from the age 5. And from last 10 years, something happened like too much engrossed in office work and deliveries and customers and I didn't achieve anything for me extraordinary, but whichever customer I supported, all, even the CTO, CXO, CIO, CSO, even CFO, who's managing $1 million, they appreciated the way I used to keep accounts and I used to guide them. But after attending your session, one of our colleagues just mentioned about the Hanumanji, who realized that, okay, I have some hidden power. And based on that, I have decided like I need to take control of my profession, my career, my life. And almost 2 years back, I and Sachin Tendulkar are sharing the same birth date and even same birth year. So plenty of my friend used to tell me, Amit, Sachin Tendulkar is out there and you are. I said, boss, Sachin is doing excellent in his field on cricket, but I'm doing excellent in my field. Only problem is I do not have camera chasing me. I do not have that much of coverage and kind of. So all a part of that, I have taken a big decision, Mudit sir and colleagues. I have decided to take a break from my career. My boss, my everybody, all the leaders, including CXO, because if you see my organization, they have very well structured the CXO level. Everything what we talk about. Chief Service Officer, Chief Product Officer, Chief Sustainability Officer, Chief Marketing Officer, Chief Service Officer. So almost around 8 to 9 Chief X officers, they approached me and they said, Amit, if you want, you can take a leave for 3 months, 4 months, even 6 months, but we don't want to lose you. I clearly told them no, at this point in time, I have some other priority because I recently lost my dad. If you remember, Mudisa, we discussed about it. I enrolled myself in the month of September. I couldn't continue that. But then took courage and then I enrolled again, re-enrolled myself in December. So with that, I really look forward for continuous mentoringship, your coaching style. And I must be very open because we heard from Sangram that there are plenty of coaches. So it's not like that I haven't evaluated couple of other coaches and now we see there are plenty of coaches, plenty of trainers, plenty of mentors who claim themselves. But your simplicity, your content, your guidance, your mentorship really touched my heart and I simply started following that. With that, I just end. I don't take too much of time. And I'm a lifelong learner and also a follower of you, Mudit sir. And thanks to all the colleagues who are part of this particular forum. And we all will keep in touch always. With that, I end my session. Thank you.
Thank you, Mudit sir, and hello, friends. So today is the moment. I joined this blueprint program in September also, but due to some other priorities, I was not able to complete it, and so I rejoined in December. And this time it was like more prepared, and I was like focused that okay, whenever I get the time, I'll do all the morning rituals and try to attend all the sessions sometimes I have missed some of the sessions, and I've seen that recorded sessions, and I don't need to ask like every time for Priyanka to for the sessions link, because somebody already have asked it. So it was like for easy access, like just click on go there and access and see all the recorded videos. So my name is Praveen Kumar Gupta. I work as a digital UX consultant in Edsel, India, Noida. So from the from me, like the day starts with all the morning rituals, like daily exercises, gratitude, all these things. I'll be doing it from last like many years, because my dad was in Indian Air Force, so he used to like get up early morning, do all those activities, physical activities, all kind of things. We are doing it from the like when we were kids only. So that time, since like it was like very focused on everything. But later when I went in this corporate world, so that time like the timings of office timings starts like, or maybe some of the projects where I was involved, it was like late night meetings, early morning meetings around 4 o'clock. So that changed everything actually. So for that, because of that, I was not able to focus on. And last year around I think January, when I was in any of the one of my project where the whole team got fired, and even I was that time actually out of the market, and that was the time when it was like almost 6 months. I was like searching for a job, and it was very difficult time for me. So later in the mid year, I came to like I just saw this LinkedIn your ad about the CXO Hive, and I thought that like let's it maybe it helped me in some other way, or maybe in the networking, because I know that networking works, and when you connect with new people, they bring positive thing inside you, outside you, right? And it helps also, and it gives you the better energy also to focus on it. So I joined this blueprint program, and I was not sure that will it help or not, but I thought maybe let's give it a try. So like I when I heard Mudit sir from you all these starting activities, like okay, then I realized that these things I was doing, but I stopped it. So I didn't had the answer that why I stopped it, but I thought let's again start all those activity, doing morning rituals and all. So it gave me like more kind of focus, clarity, that how I should be better prepared. And later your sessions on the LinkedIn and the resume, other thing, that also helped me better prepared. And during the mid of the year itself, I got the opportunity to like work join as a consultant in Ministry of Education, where from last till last month I was like there, and I worked directly with the joint secretary and the deputy secretary and other directors, even our education minister Dharmendra Pradhanji. So I directly worked with them, and it was like to understand that and see the bigger picture, which you always talk about, that you see the bigger picture and how you can like help the whole India students, right? How, what kind of challenges they are facing. So uh, during the morning rituals which I do, I used to keep focus on like okay, what I should be doing the whole day, and I used to write down my uh, daily practices, that okay, this is a few task. So actually what I did actually, I write down for myself that okay, what I need to upgrade, and for my daily task also I have to write down everything. So that helps me to keep focusing on my activities. So that, and I have this been practice started this practicing also, which helped me actually to like take the bigger and bolder decision and give different ideas to our joint secretary, which he really liked many of the ideas. Of course there will be like less chance to implement, because there are some other policies are of the government which they need to think first to implement it. But yeah, so it was good to know that like when you focus on yourself and your goals, it bigger that gives you the clear picture, and you see that you come up from your failures also, right? So I learned all these opportunities from growth, and the mindset also changed actually, and that approach me turning into like uncertainty move into the motivation. So that helps actually. And all this, the cognitive reframing, the positive affirmations actually gave me the confidence in myself actually. So if I like write down all those simple words of that positive affirmation, like I'm capable, I'm prepared, I'm ready, all those things. It was very small things for me, but whenever I read all these things, actually it gives me power and like uh, to do things better with determination. So I think I won't take much time, and I will heartful thank you to Mudit sir and your team for all the guidance and encouragement. And I believe that we'll meet in person for in any of the conferences, and definitely count me in for that. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.